Hello! My name is Ross Hepburn. And I'm a stand-up comedian. And welcome to my 100 Days of Happiness. Say hi, everybody! You're all wonderful. Get yourselves a round of applause! Hello everybody, how's it going? I apologise I've not made a video in a while. It's been a very busy couple of months for me. As you probably know by now, this is August now, and so we have entered possibly the most fun and the best time I've ever had in a long time. We have entered the Fringe, and as you know, I put my Beetlejuice show into the Fringe this year, and I apologise for not documenting it as well as I possibly should have, but when you're busy doing one thing piles onto another, and another thing piles onto another, and I just haven't had enough time to make any videos. So hopefully that should change come September time when I get back into doing stuff properly, and back to making videos again soon. However, I thought I would talk to you about one of the most important days that's finally happened to me. My 5-year comedy anniversary. Hello, it is the 13th of August, 2016, if I say 2015 there, I've been so tired I forgot what the year is. Yeah, it's 2016, 13th of August. I've been doing stand-up for officially 5 years, and what better way to celebrate doing 5 years of stand-up comedy, but then doing my Fringe show during, you know, the August and all that sort of stuff. So join me today as we go celebrate what is ultimately my 5-year anniversary of doing the one thing I love doing the most. Shall be a fun day, shall I say. So yesterday was my 5-year comedy anniversary. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 5 years now, and there was no better way for me to celebrate it by doing my first solo stand-up show during the biggest arts comedy festival in the world in my own hometown. I got to perform my favourite show in my favourite venue, I got to have my own posters and flyers up around the place, and most of all, I got to get the money at the end of the night go towards me, and only me, and it was just fun. So I'm now currently standing in the disabled toilets of Bad Cheese, about to get changed, or what I call juiced up into my Beetlejuice suit. See you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. To perform for 5 years doing stand-up comedy on something that you love the most during your dream festival was unlike anything else. The room that we had that night was electric. Everybody was just up in arms, having the most fun they could ever have performing. You know, like I was performing at my best, I think. The audience were just enthusiastic for it all. The energy was high, the room was packed. It was unbelievable. So that's me done doing an incredible gig that I've had for my 5-year anniversary of doing the Fringe. Doing a Fringe show is the best way you can celebrate doing any kind of career in comedy, and this show really helped that out. I had so much fun tonight, and I look forward to continuing it now to have fun in a different way. After the show, I even got to hang out with my mates afterwards, and usually after Fringe shows I usually go home because I'm that tired after performing for 45 minutes at a time in a small room that the thought of me hanging out any longer would just be suicide. However, I stayed out last night and I had some of the most fun I've had in a long time with some good pals. Showtime now goes to partying, right guys? Yeah! This is how we celebrate the Fringe and stuff.
This is how we do it!
And old workmates. So when I began to have fun tonight, who would just come and turn up at my old work stuff?
We have to harass him. He's an alleged pedophile. He's on a register.
Thanks for coming, guys. Get the fuck out of the show.
According to Sophie's law, we have.
So the Fringe is still carrying on. I'm still performing every day for free in the Fringe, and I'm loving every minute of it. I've not had this much fun in a very long time. I can't even put into words how great this feels, you know. Every day for like 45 minutes at a time, I'm performing my favourite show to new audiences every night, getting either a mix of good reactions, bad reactions, having weird gigs, having great gigs, but all in all, performing and learning every day about about just doing what I want to do. Doing all this comedy, doing all this, it's absolutely fantastic. I know by the end of it I will probably be in a different frame of mind than I have now, but in the time being I am loving doing this show and I am loving doing the Fringe this year. It is just going to so much fun. And I can't recommend to anybody who's a performer to not do the Fringe enough. There's so much you can do in this, there's so much you can learn, there's so much you can take from it, you know? If you want to know more about that, just simply watch the documentary that I made 3 years ago with my buddy Doug, and you'll see all the stories there. So yeah, I know I haven't been posting anything in a while, so I thought I'd keep up to date and tell you that I am now a veteran of 5-year anniversary stand-up comedian, and I am loving every minute of what I'm doing just now. August is going great. After August, I don't know what's going to come, but I know this. It's going to be more fun and more happiness.